This puppet show stays on because of you. We've been dancing with the devil way too long.
I just can't. It's just a matter of time. Just a freaking matter of time when just like we were watching today earlier in my last live. Just a matter of time when the truth comes out. Just a matter of time when the truth comes out. When is that going to be, though?
This video is sponsored by Pepsi in my wildest dreams. Anyways, the tip. So there's been another tip called in for Summer, and I suppose I have to say allegedly, in my opinion, it's all false. Through years of my research, all of it is false. The person that turned the TBI tip in is a YouTube creator that goes by the name Ziggy. She married a suspect in the Summer Wells case, Fred Hill. Fred Hill has told her many, many stories. The more time that goes by, the more you will see these stories change. And this latest TBI, which this is now the third tip from this couple that has been turned in. The first one being, Fred told her there was a pile of bones up the road, small bones.
They never even opened the door, but they ain't nothing in. I've looked, but I found some bones earlier today.
There were the cops over here?
I ain't telling nobody yet.
You found some. Where are they at?
The next driveway down. It looks like they took in. There's a tire been burnt. And then there's some bones laying around. There's smaller bones.
Is it close, like where we could walk through it?
Yeah.
Where you could show me?
This next driveway down.
Will you show me? Or,
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what it is. It could be animal or whatever. But
yeah.
What did you say? It's like shoulder blade bones and rib bones and stuff like that. Backbone. It just don't look right to me. But there's no skull.
So it's way down there.
This next driveway.
How far is that?
About.
Okay, well we'll go over there in a
500
second.
feet or something other down the road.
The second tip was turned in from Fred. He turned over his phone, so he says, on May 9th. And they dipped his phone, took information off his phone, because he was supposedly talking to a man who had Summer Wells there with him.
About Knoxville, and then we had this like lady of the night call, which who knows if that shit's bullshit or not, but man, it seems like very like
It lines up with the.
Yeah. Like the situation where Fred, like that's a whole other thing we haven't even talked about that they don't even really know about. So yeah, there's a lot to tell you guys about, because you guys don't know like the details of why Fred went to Hawkins County and turned in his phone and stuff. He wasn't asked to, he was asked to then after giving the information, but he went on his own free will. He was going there anyways, but it was something going on behind the scenes for a while, because there was somebody at the Knoxville house who claimed to know Playboy and like gave a lot of details and claimed Summer Wells was in this man's home. And this was conversations that Fred.
This third tip specifically says that her husband, Fred Hill, has vital information that Andy Bernard and Don Wells went to Knoxville and left with a debt. And then it says, Andy Bernard knows what happened to Summer Wells, period. Let me tell you something. There are penalties for falsifying information to officers. You can't just go around telling law enforcement things to be true just because you think that way. I think it's irresponsible that you've seen nothing from your own two eyes. Absolutely nothing. You're going on the words of someone who is a known meth smoker. And I will stop there because everything else is alleged. I cannot prove that Fred Hill is schizophrenic, but he has been said to be. His sister just came out and interviewed with 6 Up Media. I would check that out if I were you. It was a great live. It was a great interview. I got a lot out of it. It's not just about Fred. There's things about Summer in that interview. But let's go back to falsifying a tip. False information turned into law enforcement means providing inaccurate and misleading details to police officers, which is considered a crime in most jurisdictions. I cannot say that word. Let's try it again. Which is considered a crime in most jurisdictions and can lead to charges for making false statements or filing a false police report. Depending on the severity and the intent, the misinformation, essentially lying to the police. Intentionally giving false information to the police during an investigation is considered a crime. Summerwell's case is an open investigation. It is not cold. Obviously, tips come in all the time. Even if you are not under oath, intentionally giving false information to police during an investigation is considered a crime. Depending on circumstances, penalties can reach from fines to jail time. And especially if you're on felony probation, what do you think that fine's gonna be? Fred Hill has not given out one steady timeline. He has said over and over again he left that holler, Ben Hill, at several different times. 3:30, 4:30, 5:30. He's seen Andy Bernard at 5:30, yet he was in the holler all day till 5:30. He was in and out all day. That's how I seen Dawn at home. I want more answers from Fred Hill. I want a straight answer. The community of Summer supported you while you were in jail. They supported you while you were in the halfway house. And they support your family now. You go to the grocery store every day with your wife. And Summer's community gives you money. So at the least you can do is politely, sir, give us your true timeline. What did you do June 15th? Where were you June 15th?
I hope you see the truth. This puppet show stays on because of you. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues.